Hey guys, welcome back to Business Be Talking, and of course I'm Shauna. This is gonna be episode 1. I'll be talking about how I started my first business and how it's been over the past 4 years. My next new business venture, I want to document everything so that I can look back and see how much I progressed. And I think it's beneficial that people can learn by watching this, or even if they don't watch me, it's a lot of people on YouTube who share their story. So this will be my story. So Shauna Strawberry started 4 years ago. It was just the idea that came across my YouTube channel. I had a previous YouTube channel, and it came across my YouTube channel as a recommended video. And being that my son had loved strawberries and Nutella, I just thought that, hey, why not start my own strawberry infused business? I was rushing. My sister at the time was in Western for business. So I called her. She knew how to do margins and all the extra stuff. So I called her on the phone with her, bugging her for about 2 hours. We got a name together and numbers together. But it was until Vidal had came in the house and I pitched the idea to him, and he broke down my numbers furthermore. So he let me know basically how much I was going to be spending and when I was going to make a profit, per se. So doing all that, mind you, at this point, I have no job. But I was working. He was tattooing back and forth from the city to Orland. That's in Chicago. Well, Orland not in Chicago. Orland is about 30 minutes outside of Chicago. So being, like I said, all my families and friends were in the city. So for me to promote this and push this brand, I would have to go to the city to do my orders because I really didn't know too many people in Orland. So anywho, before all of that, he ended up fronting me the money because I didn't have no money. Like, I was at home taking care of Junior. I didn't have a job. At that time, I was depressed. Like, that was one stage in my life that really helped me to push forward every time I have an idea or a thought now, because I don't want to be in that stage no more. Yes, I got depressed because I didn't have no money. And on top of not having no money, I was out there in the suburbs by myself at one point in time. I had Junior. He was a newborn, so I'm a first-time mom. So all this stuff is weighing on me. Even though that I was there, it was like mentally, my mind wasn't there, even though I had help from him. So, and being that, like, we not perfect, so our relationship went through a roller coaster at the time as well. So it was just a lot, and that put me in a depressed stage to the point where it was like I wanted to run away. And as I think about it now, like I always say, that particular moment in my life has always pushed me to go forward. He ended up giving me, I think, $50 to start my business. All I need to do is get some strawberries, order my pipettes, and go buy some liquor. Y'all, when I first made my strawberries, I did not know what I was doing. I burnt the chocolate so many times. Making strawberries, you have to think about the consistency of the chocolate, the strawberries overall, because I never tried to give bad strawberries to nobody. And being that it was going into an off season of strawberries, I had to go around to stores to look for a decent set of strawberries. So I ended up buying some cheap tequila, went to Walmart, bought some strawberries and chocolate. Like I said, I burnt the chocolate like 3 times before I actually started getting the consistency right. I called my cousin Chloe. I said, "Can you try these strawberries?" Yeah, them strawberries looked so bogus. Like, the liquor was oozing out of the pipette. It was just so much. I bought the wrong size pipettes. They said, I'm like, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm telling that, like, it's gonna be called Shauna Strawberries. I like the name. It was catchy. I love associating my name with my brand because my brand is me. So I was doing all that, and then it was like it came down to actually promoting. So my social media has always been a little up there or whatever. So I got to promoting, and everybody was like, "Oh, that's so cute." But the only problem was going back and forth from Orland to Chicago. So fast forward, I was getting orders here and there It wasn't up until I reached like, I think I started losing more money than I was putting out because traveling back and forth, that was gas, and delivering and all that, that's gas and time. You have to take all that into consideration when you be an entrepreneur, especially dealing with a business where you servicing somebody in that type of way. So for like 6 or 7 months, I ended up losing money. And it was up until I was like, I'm just going to promote myself in a different way. Branding works. Me wearing stuff and promoting myself. I learned how to wake up every day, promote that. I was doing strawberries and all that. So mind you, I ended up getting a job too. This helped because my job was in the city. All my customers meet me right there, come pick up the thing. Now mind you, this is why I'm at work. So when you at work and you making more money than when you at work, that feel great. And it was that point when I was happy and proud of myself when I started doing it. So I did that up until I went to a further location, 45 to an hour away from my house. So it was times where I go to the Walmart up there, make all my orders up there, because we had a kitchen. So I bring all my things, hand sanitizer, strawberries. I go to Walmart, buy strawberries, chocolate and all that, have my trays in the car. I will make my orders at work and then have my customer meet me along the way home. And that worked out perfectly. I started getting big orders. Like I did a wedding. That was a big accomplishment for me because I felt like my work is getting better. My strawberries looked better. So I did weddings. I did, what else? Baby showers. I did gender reveals. And it was up until I moved back to Chicago and I came out with my Shauna strawberry pouch drinks when I started seeing a lot of money. The first time I did that was the 4th of July. I had took 30 pouches to work and I sold all of them out before my shift. And imagine, I'm selling these pouches for $10 a piece. So that's decent money within an 8-hour span at work. So I went home. I made another batch 30 and I promoted, said, hey y'all, I put it on Instagram. I got some more. I had people pulling up to my house. I did local deliveries for a $5 charge unless they was buying so many pouches. And that was the time where I'm like, it's paying off. I felt really accomplished. I slowed down in the winter months. Like recently I had learned how to do custom chip bags. I was doing, I did pop-up shops. So I made money doing pop-up shops. What else? I was doing custom juice pouches. I did even during certain pop-up shops, I would wear a shirt with my logo on it. That caught people attention as far as branding because it had my new logo on it, which was my face with the ponytail, something like this or whatever. 2015 to this year, I rebranded Shauna Strawberries. I've been featured in a magazine. I was on a radio station talking about my brand. But the most important thing I did that I'm really happy about as far as that business was it helped me pay for school and it helped me give back to the community. It's okay to take an L on a profit and go help somebody else because it's not an L, it's a blessing in the end. So I decided to do the Thanksgiving giveaway. I mean, not giveaway, but the food drive. My first year, I wanted to raise enough to provide food for 50 people. I ended up providing food for over 100. And 3 years later, I probably fed over 300 people. I take my profit money sometimes. I go buy pizzas and pops. I ask people on Instagram to donate when I'm doing something. And I'm proud of myself for that accomplishment because it's a thing when people see you doing this and they trust you enough to send money to you because they know you're going to do the right thing. I appreciate everybody who's been my customers from Shauna Strawberries. That's basically how it started and how it, I don't know, I guess because this is touchy. So sad because that was my baby. But that's how Shauna Strawberry started. It started from me not having a job and getting $450. So it brings me to what I've learned as far as an entrepreneur. I think consistency is key. I was bad at promoting my brand. I didn't know the importance of promoting every day. Number two is support. Support is everything, don't get me wrong. But you will find out that the closest people around you, your friends and family, won't support you. They will be looking for a deal. They will be looking for something for free. I fell for all that, cut that out at one point. I was like, no, don't look for your friends and family to support you, because it's going to be the people who you don't even know who support you. And that's what happened. I've met so many people with Shauna Strawberries, and to the point where I support their brand, they support me. It's an automatic back and forth thing. And I met people to this day who have a business or nothing, but they just support the person I am and what I'm stand for. Third, I would say make sure you know your audience. That's what I would say. Make sure you know your audience, because I didn't know who my audience was, but in all actuality, I found out that everybody was my audience, but particularly females. Females were the ones who always wanted the strawberries. So that brings me to closing that out. It brings me to why I stopped Shauna Strawberries. I'm a firm believer, especially now, if you don't like it, stop doing it. If you wake up hating your job, quit. It may be hard, and I know everybody can do that because of fear. And don't get me wrong, I face fear really bad. Like, I'm facing that problem right now. But at the same time, don't waste your time. Don't waste your life and time doing stuff you hate. So at one point in time, like within the last few months ago, I started noticing that I was getting irritated when I got an order, even though it was making me money. You know, you'll never want to get irritated making some money. But I was just irritated as far as having to get off work and go make an order. Or like, I will rush orders, even though they still look nice. Mentally, I was draining myself. I'm like, I don't want to do this. What's going to be my next step? How can I progress from the things I've learned over the years? So, it was just one morning when I was just like, I just wrote a post. I'm not doing Shauna Strawberries no more. And I've been happy with that. Do I regret it? No, I don't. I'm happy to learn what I've learned over the last few years. I'm happy to know that I'm following another dream. I'm following another vision. And Shauna Strawberries helped me get my mindset to know how to run a business in a particular way. Do what you love, and the moment you hate something, stop it. No matter how hard it is, you can do it. So that brings me to closing this out, because I just want to give you all a brief background of me as far as an entrepreneur. Don't get me wrong, it's been hard. Nothing has been easy for me. It's moments where I didn't see money for a long time, like I mentioned earlier in this video. But I just want to say, don't give up. When you have another vision, write it down. Like I have, even though I wore this in a purse, it has a book full of things. And Positive Planner, my sister bought me this. I have my notes, and my phone has ideas in it. And it's bringing it to, it's my new vision that's coming to life, and I'm happy about it. Like I felt lost when I gave up Shauna Strawberry. I'm like, I don't have no extra money coming in. But I'm seeing everything that I'm doing. Like, y'all, behind this camera is so much stuff. I'm seeing everything I'm doing, and it's coming to life. And I'm starting this YouTube channel, and I'm just accomplishing and going after everything that I want to do. I started this YouTube. I started my channel 4 years ago when I started Shauna Strawberries, and I did one video and didn't do nothing. But I'm staying consistent with this. I'm documenting my life as an entrepreneur, and this is episode 1. Thank you.